Okay, can people hear me? Hello, 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 hello. We are getting ready for the stream. I hope everyone's ready. Hold on here, we're gonna have to stream. Alright, give me some over here. That. No, not that way. There we go. Let's hit the stream elements. There we go. Give me a sec. Getting the thing set up here. Hold on a sec. It's the old new monitor. Who dis? So we're gonna get everything taken care of here. Hopefully. There we go. There we go. There we go. Why is that so long? Okay, where's my chat? Chat, where are ya? Yeah, I do. That's not good. Ooh. Okay, so looks like everything's back to normal. Like I said, we're gonna be starting here shortly. Everyone's doing pretty well tonight. There we go. Everything looks to be good. Sorry about that, folks. Do a quick thing here. Fun tonight. Continue. What is going on here? Everything had to be logged out. Okay, sorry about that, folks. We are going to get everything started here in a moment. Why indeed? I thought I had everything set up. I was wrong. So very wrong.
There is no way out of here. It will be dark soon. There is no way out of here.
All the fun stuff. We got some people here. Hello. Hello, folks. We'll be here. Let's head on over to the next round here. We're going to the main room. Welcome, Vags. Welcome. Glad you came in tonight. Yeah, we're going to be doing a new game today. We finished the most forbidden of solitaires. Fun game. So, we're going to go into a similar direction, I guess. Not a card game, but it's going to have us use our brains, so wish me luck here. Let's let more people come in. Maybe we'll get some people lurking, maybe not. I know Coco Pimento is still doing the stream right now, so... Oh, I'm doing fine, Vags. How you doing? Just enjoying a lovely beverage right now myself right now. Getting ready for game tonight. So, we're going to start off... Oh, 3 a.m. Oh, I get that. Yeah, that's very, very, very early time. Very, very early time. I get that. Believe me. But I think we're going to have some fun tonight, because tonight's game is a sequel to Call of the Sea, which was a nice first-person puzzle explorer game. It's called Call of the Elder Gods. And one of the voice actors is the ever-famous Yuri Lowenthal. So, let's have some fun here. I think we're going to switch over here real quick. So, hopefully my voice is not too much of a problem, and hopefully the audio of the game is nice and good for everyone. We'll find out shortly, because we are switching over to it in 3, a 2, a 1. Where is that game? Where is that game? Ah, I see what's happened here. There we go. And then, boom. Oop, that's what there. So let's put that like that. Let's get a little shrunken down here. Well, Call of the Sea, it's... So, the big thing is, this is going to be a lot of Lovecraft-based things. Excuse me, we're just getting this thing a little bit more fit into the game, into the screen here. Boop, boop. There we go. Alright. Nope. Myself. Move you down here. There we go. Alright. But yeah, it's a very nice thing. It's very stylized. And I think, hopefully, folks will... Yes, H.P. Lovecraft. So, there's going to be a lot of Easter eggs. Hopefully none of the other associated stuff. But, ooh, that's a little loud. Let's put that out. How's the volume for that? Everything good for everyone here? So, I may try and do a little bit of, Good. Glad to hear it. So I'm going to be doing a bit of, lore dump once I recognize some Easter eggs here, because I've read a couple of his level, Cthulhu mythos, all that stuff. For those who are not familiar with that, okay. Now, I did play the demo of this, and we're going to do a new game. So, let's do some motion sickness reduction for our friends here. I have not played Call of the Sea, although I have seen people play it. Okay, we're going to go back real quick, because audio for me is a little good. We're going to put the master volume a little down here. Oh, there we go. That's better for me. Alright. So yes, we're going to do much that. I've not played that. We're not going to do hard mode. I'm not that kind of a tricksy kind of person. So let's go! Yep, we're going to override our core in progress. Let's see what we got.
What was that? Where's that voice?
Oh, yeah. Prologue. A dream, a phone call, and a therapy session. Once again, the visuals of this, because, like I said, I saw people play Call of the Sea, and the visuals are just amazing.
This is the story of a young girl. A girl who had strange and disturbing dreams.
I mean, the dream seems fine so far.
I know this place. I've been here before. This is the ancient stone city amidst the jungle.
Well, here we go. Some foins. Dr. West? Alrighty. Ooh.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Ignore him. Just ignore him. He's not gonna hurt you.
He's just a friendly Dimitridon. Aren't you? Yeah, hi. Yeah, hi, sweetie. I'm a-going.
This constellation. Where am I? This is not the Earth.
Ooh, yeah. Go orbs. You said that.
Con Vector Yagna Yith. In other words, find a statuette and save my race.
Call the Elder Gods. And there goes the title. Okay. Oh, there's the idol. I think we're good.
The statuette! Here it is. Finally. I have to get it. I have to...
Blink.
This is the story of Evie Drayton.
Quick, quick. Before I forget. Where did I put my notebook? I have to write everything down.
Looking for answers was part of Evie's observant nature and analytical mind. Her recurrent dreams began shortly after a period in 1956 when she'd completely lost consciousness.
Alright, let's see here. Where is your...
I was lucky to be accepted at Miskatonic. It was one of the first universities in Massachusetts to admit non-white students.
Oh, okay. Let's get back. Nope, that ain't...
Uncle Mo showed me a trick or two when I would help him in the motor shop. Tinkering with gadgets always puts me at ease.
Let's see, where's that notebook? Where's that notebook? Ooh. Some neat stuff there. Some religious stuff there. Is... No... Huh, maybe? Nope. No. Oh, there it is.
Oh, here it is. Evie's Nightmare Journal.
Evie was worried that someone might read it. That's why she kept it locked away under that complicated padlock.
Well, it's complicated and we just gotta do that. Gotta rotate it. Rotate that. Ooh. Oh, the phone. Hello, is this the Elder Gods calling?
Is this... are you Evangeline Drayton?
That's right. Who am I talking to?
I am the Dean of Archaeology at Miskatonic University. I believe you wanted to ask me some questions, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. It's a pleasure to finally meet you, Professor
Meet
Ev-
me today at 6 p.m. at 5 Prospect Road, outside of Boston.
Boston? That's almost a 2-hour train ride from Arkham. I thought
Do you want to talk or not?
Yes, yes, of course. I'll be there. 6 p.m., Prospect Road. See you in a couple of hours, Professor.
That
All
does-
I should get ready. There's a lot of information here about my strange dreams and my amnesia. I'd better go through it again before I leave. I don't want to miss any questions when I talk to the professor.
Well, that definitely didn't sound urgent.
I've always been a good student. But during my amnesia period, I almost reached excellence. All straight A's?
Advanced quantum mechanics, statistical mechanics, advanced experience. Oh, that's very good. That's very good.
I must have written about 1,000 letters to the archaeology dean in Miskatonic, and I've never received any answer.
No. Nothing back. Ah, the old way of doing that. Okay. See anything else?
Rhythm and blues is definitely my kind of music. Reverend Charlton was adamant that I bring this cross to college. He must think Arkham is a den of iniquity and wickedness.
Well, if you read the stories, maybe. Did that one. Ooh. Bucky Chase. I'm gonna look at that one. I'm gonna take a look. Okay.
Spitsbergen Island and Svalbard. Apparently, I researched this area of the Arctic thoroughly during the time I lost consciousness. This photo was taken during my amnesia. I don't remember anything about it.
Very interesting.
When I saw this picture, I couldn't believe it. It's the same statuette I always see in my dreams.
Unusual finding at the Peasley excavation. An expedition funded by the Miskatonic University professor Nathaniel Wingate Peasley to caves near the Rappahannock River has resulted in the discovery of a statuette containing an ebony sphere of unknown origin. This and other relics have been donated to the university's archaeological archive for further study. Professor Harrison Walton Everhart, Dean of the Archaeology at Miskatonic, oversaw the transport operation, now leads the research into the artifact's nature and origins. Peasley is definitely... He was in the shadow at a time.
This scary fellow that haunts me in my dreams is a Dimetrodon. He roamed the Earth 270 million years ago. And although it may seem like it, he is not a dinosaur.
Yeah, that was just basically one of the many lizards at the time.
Julian, Beatrice, Herbie, and I, we're always together.
Very nice. What we got here?
Beatrice, along with me, is one of the few ladies studying physics at Miskatonic.
Okay. What do we got here?
I've searched every astronomy book at the Miskatonic Library, but none of them contain any reference to this constellation.
Okay, I think we've got that. Okay, we've got that. Anything over here? Based in a lot of 50s, early 60s music. Of course, I'm not the most. That one. What's in here? Ooh, letter.
The Hydrangea Foundation took care of the insurance payout for Dad's accident. I had scholarships to attend several black colleges in the South, but it was the Foundation's money that allowed me to cover the tuition here at Miskatonic.
All right. Dear Miss Straighton, please find enclosed the semi-annual disbursement of $250 issued under the terms of your late father's life insurance policy held with Hydrangea Foundation. With kind regards and continued service, sincerely, the Hydrangea Foundation. Back when college was actually affordable. Let's see.
I wish Papa had never taken that job in San Francisco. He'd still be with us.
Aww. It's a straight A's commentary. Nothing in there. Anything in here? No. Okay.
Before leaving, Evie asked herself if she had finished gathering all the information in her room.
I think we're ready now. Here we go!
Alright, I think I've gathered what I need.
As odd as it seemed to Evie that the dean didn't meet her at the university, her need to know was stronger than her doubts. She was determined to attend the meeting. There, she would come across another protagonist in this story.
Ah, good. Two protagonists.
So, you have finally decided to talk to that young lady, Professor.
Yes.
Acknowledging responsibility for our previous mistakes is vital to moving forward. You've taken a crucial step in...
Listen, there's no need for us to talk, Doctor. The only reason I let you into my house is because you insisted it was necessary to prescribe my medication.
This is also the story of a sad, guilt-ridden, and lonely man. This is the story of my husband, Professor Harry Everhart.
Yes, I know well enough that discussing the effectiveness of our therapy sessions with you is futile. But you need to understand that therapy is just a part of the whole treatment. Without it, I can't go
Then ask whatever you deem necessary and let's get this over with as soon as possible.
Fine. What about your position as dean at Miskatonic University? We talked some time ago about your relationship with work. It was somewhat obsessive.
I didn't say that. You did.
Well, you told me you practically lived secluded in this very home, and the only thing that drove you to leave it was your job obligations. So, how would you define that?
Let's see, I'm a professional, that's all. It might be a little unhealthy. Let's go with the workaholic angle.
I do what they pay me for. Teaching, student assessment, and certain logistical duties fall within my responsibilities. Cheering at the Miskatonic Mariners football games does not.
And are you happy with that? With your life now?
What kind of question is that?
Well, I'm asking it because it sounds like you're subjecting yourself to a kind of self-punishment.
I am not. Next question.
There's another topic you've never wanted to delve into, Professor. Would you now be open to...
You're going to do it anyway, so go ahead.
Okay.
I think this guy needs a lozenge.
Your wife, Professor?
She died at home after a long disease.
Harry hated giving details about my death, especially if those details meant talking about a certain expedition and deaths other than mine.
I see. And how do you feel about that and all?
What's my wife got to do with all this?
You see, the reason I'm asking, Professor, is because when we began therapy, you mentioned visions. Some
Ooh.
sort of oily shadows casting themselves on the wall. You mentioned those visions began shortly after whatever happened to your wife. So, tell me, do you still see those shadows, Professor?
No.
Not since I started taking the medication, at least.
Nope, don't see him at all.
That
See?
means the medication is working. Listen, there is something different I want to try in today's session. I believe hypnotherapy might...
Don't even think about it. Hypnotism is a scam.
Professor, with all due respect, I believe you're mistaking mesmerism with hypnotism. Even so, if you want me to prescribe the...
You won't give me my medication unless I submit to your quack experiment, is that it?
I'm deeply sorry you see it that way, Professor. But I need you to trust me in this.
Then go ahead. Wave a pocket watch in my face if that's what you need to do.
There's no need for pocket watches, Professor. The sound of a metronome will be more than enough. I need you to relax and free your mind. And think of something pleasant. A fond memory, if you will. Something that took place here, in the Everhart Manor.
That's all.
Fond memory? In this place?
It wasn't easy for Harry to find a fond memory in the same manor where he had spent an extremely unhappy childhood.
Maybe.
Maybe.
December 1930. The last Christmas my wife and I ever spent at Everhart Manor. She insisted on coming, despite my parents never approving of our marriage. But that was the kind of person she was.
Interesting. Tell me more about it, Professor Everhart.
Every time I gave her a present, I prepared a little scavenger hunt. She loved it. She loved solving my stupid riddles.
As you may have noticed, this story has more than one protagonist. And though I am not one of them, I believe I, Nora Everhart, play a crucial part in it. Can I open my eyes now, Harry?
Not yet. We're almost there. Let me open the door and... Now, open your eyes.
Oh, look what you've prepared. It's another one of your scavenger hunts, huh?
Of course, old pal. Now, if you want your present, you'll have to earn it.
Can I use my journal to write down clues?
Well, technically that's against the rules, but I'll turn a blind eye this time.
He's so kind.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Our notes. Harry Scavenger Hunt. Okay.
I swear, even in a painting, your father's stare sends shivers down my spine. You know you're looking more like him every year.
Nora, for the love of God, don't even joke about that.
I don't want to joke about family like that, or whatever.
A new decade. I wonder what the future has in store for us.
Alright.
Tell me you didn't vandalize a piano just for a scavenger hunt, old pal.
Nora, who do you think I am? It's just crayon. Wait. There's something wrong in this memory. This wasn't...
Ignore it. Focus on that moment. Your wife. That happy memory.
Well, this isn't suspicious at all.
What are you up to now? Oh boy, what a
Oh!
drawing. Is this supposed to be a tree?
Of course it is. I'm doing the best I can with my limited art skills.
Well, at least you're good at playing the piano.
I'm seeing those oily shadows in here. Why am I seeing those shadows?
Focus, Professor. Keep remembering.
Oh, this is not good.
Oh, look at your sad little face in this photo.
You know me. I've never been the life of the party. This darkness. Everhart Manor. My house is not...
Professor, don't drift off. Keep going.
Okay. So we got the
Do you remember when we slow danced to dear old pal of mine at Maddie's house?
The end of the Great War Party and our first kiss. How could I forget?
There we go. A little music to offset the dark. Oh dear. Well, maybe we'll keep the shadows at bay. Oh, what we got? Looks like trapezoid is 7. Diamante 3. Let's see here. Stars is 4. Triangle 6. Okay. Ooh, we got pentagons for 5. And the gum gum fruit is number 1. I think that's all of them. Yep. Looks like... ooh, we're missing a 2. Hold on. We're missing a 2. Hmm? Triangle. Oh, there it is. Square. Alright. I mean, tabs, sorry. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, swirly, square, diamond, star, pentagon, triangle, trapezoid. Diamond. Oh, what? Something ain't right. Oh, I know what's going on here. Demon Square Star. So it looks like... So if that's the case, I think our password... Well, let's see here. So those 3 are not doing that. Okay. Well...
I wonder what my darling husband is keeping locked up in here.
You'll have to put that brain of yours to work to find it.
Well... Our brains and... these keys, so I think it's 1, 4, and 6. 1, 4. Yep. Hey, a statue.
Believe it! It's that statuette! And it even has a black ooze orb. Just what I wanted for Christmas.
Wait a minute.
What do you mean a statuette?
That seems
Don't touch
funny.
it, Nora.
That don't seem good.
Going, Professor. It's important. Where is the statuette now?
You're no psychiatrist. Who are you?
I'm a hypnotist.
I'm not going to ask you again, Professor Everhart.
Ooh. Oh. Well. Present a gun to a person, you're just going to tell your answers there.
Shortly
Ooh.
after Harry's peculiar hypnosis session, Evie finally arrived at Everhart Manor.
Prospect Road 5. Here it is. Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline. Wait. What is going on here? Professor? Is everything all right?
Most people would have turned away and left, but not Evangeline Drayton. She had been waiting for months to talk with the professor.
Well, let's see what's going on with
No
this.
way was she letting it slip away. So, she decided to climb over the walls of the Everhart Manor.
And we're back. Okay. Chapter 1. The Everhart Manor. Oh, looks like we're already on this side. Ooh, love the lightning effects.
Ugh. This looks like something straight out of Tales from the Crypt.
I guess in the 60s that was a comic series at the time.
Hey, that window is open.
Yes, it is. Can we go the other way? No. Guess we're gonna go to that window. Let's see here. Those who are asleep yet? Oh, there's a shuffle. Let's see here. Yeah, we're going straight for that window, looks like it. Oh, look, convenient. A box.
Professor Everhart. It's me, Evangeline.
Out of the weird way to get into the place, but you know what? I'm not gonna argue.
This fellow really looks like the professor, but it's not him. The Everhart children, Harrison, Madeline, Richard, and Donna. That must be Elizabeth Everhart. She looks sad.
A knife.
It appears the Everharts have been quite well off for generations. Or so they used to be.
Okay, well I can't go in that way. Alright, what we got? We got more stuff. More stuff. Plants. Ooh!
Look at the size of this library. It's almost as big as Miskatonic's.
Actually, it wasn't even a third the size of Miskatonic's library. But young people can be terribly impressionable at times.
Someone's been drinking. Let's see here. What we got? Oh.
Is this young man Professor Everhart? Does look like him. There's something written in Latin on his frame. Non possumus.
Huh. I'm not much of a Latin speaker, but it must be some... What's this? What's this?
Rich people definitely had weird ways of entertaining themselves.
But it wasn't mere entertainment. Harry's mother's life had long been shaped by tragedy, and she had become obsessed with the afterlife.
Yet only those who unravel the mystery of life shall prove themselves worthy of communing with the spirits. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future. Miss Elizabeth Everhart cordially invites you to a seance at Everhart Manor. Upon the stroke of midnight this coming Friday, you are summoned to the hallowed grounds, the Pantheon. Oh, that's an old relic.
Good thing this skull is fake.
Yes. Well, that's for York. Alright. So we've got a skull. You in there? No? No? Could I go that way?
Darn it. This door is locked.
Locked. There's a lot of booze here.
There's something oddly comforting about spinning these globes.
Australia. Let's see what else we got. We got... Ooh.
Dyer was my applied geophysics professor. He was very strict. Strange character.
Dyer. Oh, I think... Okay, so this is one of those neat things where it's... If you read any Lovecraft mythos, you get a nice... a nice set of people here. So, Dr. Henry Armitage, that's from the Dunwich Horror. I believe that's also maybe Rice and Morgan are involved as well. Herbert West, obviously Herbert West, a reanimator, although I don't understand how he's a dean of medicine at this time. Professor Albert Wilmarth, dean of literature. That was in the what is it? The Whisper in the Darkness. Dyer, I don't remember which one he was in. Then you got Nathaniel Wingates Peasley, who is in Shadow Out of Time. And Erison Everhart is voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, and I think is a unique one for this game. What do we got here? We got more books. We got a scuffle.
Troubling absences in my memory. It's exactly how I felt during those 3 months of 1956.
Alright, my esteemed colleague, the excavation is blank to me. Another in a long list of troubling absences in my memory from that period. They claim I was there, and no doubt I was, given their repeated attempts to reach me. I cannot bring myself to trust them, but I place my trust in you. Do what must be done with that statuette. Nothing on the back. So could this be a sequel to A Shadow Out of Time?
What on earth happened here? I wish this fireplace was lit. It's bone-chilling cold in here.
Alright, what we got, what we got, what we got? Can we get it? We can!
This must be the professor's office.
Hey, I remember this from the hypnosis. What we got here?
Astrology is the most utterly stupid thing I've ever come across.
Starry wisdom. Attendance by invitation only. When the stars are aligned, the relationship of lost civilizations with astrology. Caleb Bowen, President. Next Monday, April 9th, 1956. Starry wisdom is also an obscure Lovecraft. Well, that's not obscure. It's a reference to the Hunter of the Dark.
Books in different languages. Spanish, Italian, German, Latin. Looks like one is missing.
Gotta find ourselves a book. Gotcha, gotcha. What's this?
Professor had another appointment today. With a therapist.
Visit 4 p.m. Visit of Dr. Frog in the Throat asking for medication. I'm glad he brought that attention. He was really needing a lozenge there. And imagining prepare. Okay. Nothing back there? Okay. Okay, what we got here? Oh, no!
Despite his tone, this Bowen fella doesn't seem particularly friendly.
I'm gonna readjust myself here. Okay. Professor Everhart, I respectfully urge you to stop ignoring my letters. Let us put the past behind. Please consider my offer for the artifact. I'm willing to pay a substantial sum for it. Sincerely, Caleb Bowen, the Starry Wisdom Society. Nothing on the back? Okay. Oh, a key!
Wonder what this opens. Nora and Harry? The professor was married.
Yep. Let's see, anything else in here?
Wow. The professor served in U.S. intelligence during the war.
In recognition of his extraordinary service in the Office of Strategic Services for, oh, wow, yeah, he definitely got that. 1948. That's right, post-World War II.
Someone lit the fireplace, but this room is still cold.
What's this?
Greenhouse and the mausoleum.
After those 3 men showed up last night, I left one of the books in the greenhouse. I locked it and left the key in the mausoleum. I need to buy a weapon just in case it decided to come back. Oh dear. God, nice, cute, nice music, acoustics. I think. Yep.
Now it's open.
Yes, it is. Can we go out this way? Yes, we can. Let's see what we got over here. Ah, we got a closet. Oh.
Ripped canvas.
Okay.
The man's definitely a dead ringer for the professor.
I got 2 more portraits. Let's see what we got with the notes so far.
Evie's last remarkable trait was her extraordinary memory, a gift I was never blessed with. So, allow me, the narrator of this tale, to be the one taking notes. For the sake of clarity, of course.
Thank you very much. That helps us tremendously. Okay. Oh, nice. They do all your stuff. So. Alrighty. Wait. Oh, that's a neat thing. The lights kind of change. The temperature of the lights change. see, we got... what else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Ooh, we got something here.
Looks like the professor's father was involved in politics.
Senator John W. Everhart, Republican, announces bid for Massachusetts governorship. State Senator John W. Everhart, a staunch Republican voice in the Massachusetts legislature since 1912, today announced his candidacy for governor. Speaking to a packed hall, a party of faithful in Faneuil Hall, Everhart called for the steady hands and firm principles in a time of uncertainty abroad. Graduate. Okay. Ford Motor Company announces record output. Sent to pass the... Yeah, let's comment scene. Yeah. Petition for new cars. Oh, what we got here? Think. Ah! Well, he's on the second floor now.
Such odd totems. Are these fishes?
They look like fishes.
So Professor Everhart set on an expedition to the Pacific. I never pictured him as an adventurer.
Senator's son seeks cure in South Seas. Harrison Everhart, son of State Senator John W. Everhart, has announced plans for an expedition to the South Seas. Mr. Everhart's wife is reported to be suffering from a rare and as yet unidentified illness, for which there's no treatment is known. Convinced that a remedy may exist in distant and little charted regions, Mr. Everhart will depart within the month, accompanied by a small party that includes a medical professional, technical support, and other specialists suited for the challenges ahead. CW. AKA, this is the last game called The Sea. And I've not played it.
That expedition must have been quite important for him.
Oh, it had certainly been important to him, and to the other expedition members.
But that's a tale for another tale. Anyhow, let's see what we got over here. Ooh, we got a torn frame.
Torn canvas. The frame reads, Sed Futura. There are a lot of pictures of that fireplace, only shadows. Beginning to suspect the old professor's lost a few marbles.
Tried to capture the early shadows of the film. No success. Well, you know how some folks are. They get obsessed and then start seeing things, and then suddenly monstrous things come out of the hallways. Anywho, let's open this door.
Wow, this room is really depressing.
Well, you know what they say.
I see a thing in here. Better turn the flashlight on.
Yay!
Much better. Someone has ripped the canvas. There's a Latin inscription in its frame. Providere debemus.
Oh, that tree should have been thrown out years ago.
Looks like a memorial of some kind, dedicated to a woman.
That looks like a clue. Ooh, what's this?
A driver's license with a certain Manuel Silva.
From Montana. God, you
Under different circumstances, I might have found this song beautiful. But at the moment, it sends a shiver down my spine.
Yep, nothing like creepy music in a really well done, no longer serviceable room. Let's just let's go. Let's go. So, okay, everyone got their shoes. Got his hat. Let's go. What do we got here? What do we got here? Yep.
Good heavens above, would you look at the size of this place?
Uh-oh, we need shift to sprint, huh? Whee!
vice-like thing with a face engraved on it can be rotated. What kind of madhouse does the professor live in?
Look, we have a lot of weird things stuff.
It looks like there's a symbol carved into that bucket. Is that a fish?
Well, you know what that means. You know, it'd be pretty ironic if we had a thunderstorm right now where I am, and then suddenly I lose power right at the moment, and then... Oh, look, another face. And that looks like a plant leaf. Anyhow, let's see what we...
Stone staircase is slippery.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's the greenhouse.
No use. It's locked.
Yep. Not like we could get a rock and just do something. Another one of those. Huh, this must be the mausoleum.
What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
Oh, I see what the puzzle is. Sad fish. Let's see what we got here. Yep. Oh, does it show you the incomplete ones? Neat. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have to take a look at symbols and other stuff. Well, there's definitely a moon here, so I have a feeling the Mr. Glum. Maybe they have to face that. I say, as I've already stated, I played the demo, which had this as one of the
What kind of a door is this? Doesn't even have a lock. Just some symbols.
Oh, it looks like I got two all right. There we go. So we're just gonna say it that. So yeah, it looks like. So yeah, the trick for this puzzle is you gotta have the face facing the symbol. So, it's like Happy is pointing at that, so we're good there. Let's get a little, let's get a little run. Let's get the crying guy at the fish. Yep, you're facing that fish, all right. Alright. I do apologize. I'm just absorbed by the atmosphere of this game. And that's the whole point of it, you know? Slide that open. Thank you. What we got here? Ooh.
Hidden room?
Take down all of Father's portraits. Get rid of all the Mother's extort junk except the hidden room. Cut down the burnt tree near Nora. Call Rich or Maddie, maybe another day. Okay. Let's see, that looks like it's some fire would be there. That's an angry face. An angry face is angry at fire. Well, if there was any fire there, that would be where it goes. At least that's what I know. That's what I think of it. Shift.
Gosh, this is so beautiful. Yeah. It's a woman's grave. Nora Everhart. This must be the professor's wife.
Evie found it hard to believe that the recluse living in the abandoned mansion had ever loved anyone. But he had. Truly and profoundly.
And that's kind of why he became a recluse. Because if you had that true love, you lost it. You can't really just, go back into it. You gotta just, sometimes you gotta put yourself away. Especially if you're in a Cthulhu story.
Such a graceful and elegant woman.
Evie certainly had a keen eye for beauty.
Now, what's this? It's a burnt down... Oh, this is a tree. I think we got all of our faces. Yeah, we got 5 faces, 5 symbols. That's the symbol. What's that? Look. Anything about this symbol tree? Alright, let's see which way you gotta go. So, do you face the lady? Or do you face the tree? Let's see if you face the tree and that does it. So, we've found our 5 things. Let's see if we got the door open here. So he's gonna shift and run back to the mausoleum gate. For anyone coming in, we are playing Call of the Elder Gods. Let's see what we got. Hey, look at that! We got everything open. Now let's see if there's anything else in here. Oh, they're baby worshippers.
This definitely looks like the greenhouse key.
Well, I guess so, especially since it's green and got plants on it. Then again, what do I know? I've been playing Blueprints a lot. John Everhart Jr., 1894 to 1896. Gone too soon, my beloved angel. We will meet again on the other side.
In loving memory of our firstborn son, John Everhart Jr. Oh dear. A dead child. This is simply heartbreaking.
Well,
The
at least,
inscription on the frame reads, Praeterita mutare.
at least, the, had the baby in the clouds. What's this?
Father, husband, and servant of the people. This must have been the professor's father.
Interesting.
Found her path in the shadow of morning?
Oh, she died recently. Ish.
Maybe this guy was in the army?
Thomas Josiah Everhart. Can I read that? No, I can't. Okay, what's this?
That's from the Bible. Psalm 1, verse 1. This person must have been quite devout.
So it looks like he's the only one left alive. Oh, boy. God, no wonder he's a recluse.
Harry rarely spoke of his brother John, mostly because he had never known him. The boy had died years before Harry was born. Still, he believed that a tragic incident had played a critical part in his mother's obsession with the occult.
God, that's a beautiful lightning strike there. All right, let's get into the greenhouse.
Excellent.
Oh, and I love that. You hear that acoustics right there? That's the cool part here, because like I said, it definitely has a, definitely know their sounds.
The professor really seems to be interested in botany.
Look. Oh.
These white flowers are scattered all around the mansion.
Yes, they are. Anything there. Ooh, ooh.
More gardening tools.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Book.
It appears to be a Spanish edition of the science fiction novel The Future Eve. I'll keep it, just in case.
Futura. So, let's take a look at what we got information-wise. We got all of that. We got that. That means we got our puzzle right here to do. So let's run back and do another puzzle. Anyhow, hopes you are doing okay. Coming in if you just seen it, see me. Thank you for coming in. Not, you know, we got a lot of stuff going on in here, and a nice, beautiful game to do that. So I think we gotta go back to the office in his library. It's a little, I guess, a study room. I'm not sure. Okay. So I think we've got to do this the right way. So, baby, young man, old gentleman, old man. So, Praeterea Mutare is the first one. There you go. It's right there. Non possumus. Then sed feture.
Secret compartment?
Oh!
Evie had never been good with languages, least of all a dead one like Latin. Even so, she managed to grasp the general meaning of the phrase. We can't change the past, but we must anticipate the future.
There we go.
Unbelievable. There's some kind of secret compartment in the fireplace. Feels like a mystery novel.
Yes, it does. Record. Architectural modification. Client. Miss Elizabeth Everhart. Date. January 1912. Location. Everhart Manor, Boston, Massachusetts. Description of modification. At the request of Miss Everhart, an alteration has been commissioned involving installation of a concealed mechanical opening within the fireplace structure of the West Wing drawing room. Note. Details of mechanism excluded from public record per client's instructions. Are we doing well? I think we're doing well.
Looks like a music box of some sort.
Ooh, mermaid. No, we're not taking it with us? Okay. Well, I guess the most important thing was the, secret fireplace. Alright, let's see where you at. Ooh!
Definitely like a mystery novel. Ugh. I guess I need to go see what's down there.
Yep, nothing like secret passages into mansions that, you know, make you feel... Oh dear. Can I get out? No. Oh dang.
Professor!
Oh. More fish. Oh. Well, that's not good.
Professor! Professor! What happened? He's knocked out cold.
Yes, he is. Uh-oh. Here.
Statuette's broken. And the sphere. Shattered to pieces.
That's an interesting book.
I wonder if I...
No, no! Don't touch it! Don't touch it.
Oh! Okay. So that...
Introductions between strangers are always a bit awkward. But in Evie and Harry's case, things were even more uncomfortable due to the unusual circumstances under which they had met.
We is in new...
How are you feeling, Professor?
Considering I was assaulted, knocked unconscious, and someone tried to rob me in my own home, I suppose not all that well.
Evie didn't know where to start. So, she took the most formal approach.
We haven't been properly introduced.
I know who you are, Miss Drayton. We had an appointment today. And I can also imagine what it is you want to talk to me about.
Evie was taken aback. He knew? So Professor Everhart had read her letters after all.
I suppose you have some questions for me, so go ahead.
Ooh! We got questions! Lots of questions. That's good. So we are in new territory right now. The demo ended with the whole no, don't touch it. So let's start with number 1.
What is, or was, that statuette?
You haven't touched any of the pieces of it, have you?
No. You made that very clear.
Good. Because that black orb is made of...
Harry thought of telling her the orb contained the blood of an elder god that came from beyond time and space. But he chose not to frighten Evie for now.
a very dangerous substance.
Let's see, where was the statuette found?
I read in a Herald article that the statuette was found in an excavation in Virginia. Is that correct?
Yes. In the caves near the Rappahannock River.
It was led by a professor from Miskatonic, right? Paisley or Presley?
Nathaniel Wingate Peasley.
Yes, Peasley. Do you think it would be possible to speak with him?
No. He passed away a few years ago. Of natural causes. Or so I hope.
Ooh. Yes, this could be considered a sequel to Shadow Out of Time.
Dangerous? What do you mean? Is it toxic?
Worse than that. I've seen people lose their sanity and their health just by coming into contact with that substance.
Oh, well. We don't want to touch it then. Good to know. I guess also if you've seen the first game, that kind of explores the full extent of that.
Statuette is in pieces. What happened?
I destroyed it.
You destroyed it?
Yes. It was better than letting it fall into the wrong hands.
Eva felt frustrated. After all the effort it had taken to get Professor Everhart to agree to talk with her about that statuette. And on that very day, that curmudgeon shattered the relic into 1,000 pieces.
Well, figuratively, I think it's a little hyperbole. It just looked like two big ones. Who did this?
Who's responsible for all this?
For the robbery? Dr. Frog in the Throat.
Who?
My psychiatrist. Or so I thought. I never should have brought him here. I've been too careless.
Okay.
I thought the statuette was in the Miskatonic archive.
Yes, well, I brought it here for a research project I'm working on. About ancient civilizations.
Harry couldn't come up with a better excuse than that. Because I've hidden it in my own house to keep prying hands from succumbing to the terrifying powers of the Elder Gods sounded infinitely worse.
Yeah, I can see that.
But there has to be more, right? More of those statuettes.
I really doubt it.
Are you sure? Because I'm convinced of it, Professor.
And why are you so convinced of that?
I've seen them. In my dreams.
What are you talking about?
Dreams about strange and ancient artifacts brought Harry bad memories. For personal reasons.
My dreams. I mentioned them in my letters. You remember? So, I've long dreamed of a place. It's an ancient stone city, hidden in the jungle, from prehistoric times. And there are more statuettes like that one, all holding those black orbs.
Miss Drayton, you better forget about...
So, if Peasley found that statuette in Virginia, maybe there could be more there.
Listen to me, Miss Drayton.
Maybe in those caves I could find
Enough
more.
of that! How could you be such a fool? Haven't you listened to a single word I've said? Don't you ever think of going near that cave in Virginia.
Professor, you can't be serious. I need answers.
Of course I'm serious! I forbid it!
Ooh.
Are you done yelling now? All right. Now that you've calmed down, I'll tell you that I'm a grown-up, and you can't prevent me from going anywhere. And while we're at it, my mother taught me manners. And as far as I know, if it weren't for me, you'd still be locked up behind that fireplace. So maybe now's a good time to show a little gratitude.
It had been years since anyone argued with
Ooh.
Harry, and for the first time in a long time, he felt that an interaction with another human being had been authentic. Perhaps not very enjoyable, but authentic nonetheless.
That fireplace can be opened from the inside, Miss Drayton.
Oh, well,
But even so, I owe you an apology. You've taken quite a risk without even knowing me, Miss Drayton. So, thank you.
all right. Apology accepted.
You're completely determined to go to those caves, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
You're right. I can't stop you from going to Virginia. But how do you plan to get there from Arkham?
Well,
Uh,
I don't know. I hadn't really thought about it.
no,
I
no,
don't think there's a
no.
regular bus service, is there?
No, there is not. So here's my proposal. I'll go to Virginia with you. I'll take care of all the expenses, don't worry. If there's one thing I have plenty of, it's money. All I ask in return is that you please follow my instructions while we're there. And be very careful. We'll look for whatever it is you want to find there, and then we'll leave. Agreed, Miss Drayton?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Professor. And don't worry. I promise I won't get in any trouble.
Harry couldn't help but doubt that Evie would keep her promise. But even so, he immediately liked that sharp-tongued and stubborn girl. Which made sense. Harry had been a good friend of Evie's father, after all.
What? Oh, completed chapter 1. Nice. Ooh, I love a good travel. How very Indiana Jones like.
The Rappahannock River Caves.
But this place is closed off.
It is indeed. Apparently one of the excavation members died in there. An archaeologist named John Teague. That's why the government shut down the dig shortly after the statuette was found.
Ooh.
So what we're doing here is illegal?
If I told you that we were trespassing, would that stop you from going in, Miss Drayton?
Nah,
Mm.
not really.
Then go ahead, please. Here, take one. We'll use these to stay in touch. Apparently, the cave branches off into countless tunnels, forming a maze where it's easy to get lost. So watch your step, because the... Evangeline!
Ooh!
Miss Drayton! Miss Drayton, can you hear me? Are you alright?
Colossal caves and ancient relics.
Yeah. I think so. I'm safe. I'm on the path.
Follow the excavation trail. It'll lead you to the underground lake.
Alright, give me 1 second here, folks. Give me 1 second here. So we got someone trying to do some advertising for us. We don't like that. No, none of that stuff. So let's resume this game. We don't need no AI viewers, folks. Let's see here. So we're caught in a cave right now. Alright, let's get down here. Do you ever sometimes just lean when you're going into following the camera? I do that a couple times. And I shouldn't. Really messes with my neck. Ooh!
Lake? In here?
Yes. The water from the Rappahannock seeps through limestone, so there's a complex hydrological system inside the cave. Peasley mentioned they had come across the statuette somewhere around that lake. It was one of the few things he still recalled from the dig.
Wait, he didn't remember the dig?
In his own words, he suffered a period of absence. Amnesia of some sort. He didn't even recall planning the excavation.
Ooh. Looks like the Great Race weren't done with him. Nope. Ooh. That's neat. Oh! Nice action with... Ooh, trilobite. Scorpendia. Oh, yeah. There we go. Up the ladder.
Professor, you won't believe this, but I had amnesia too. I don't remember anything from September to November of last year. When I came to, I was surrounded by books and articles about a place in Norway called Spitsbergen.
Spitsbergen. Isn't that near the Arctic Circle?
Oh.
Professor? Professor, do you hear me?
We getting too deep into the cave here. The walkie-talkies ain't working too good. Well, at least you got us, Evangeline. Oh! Got us a note.
Well, everything was properly cleared for the excavation. No doubt about it.
Authorization is hereby granted under federal acknowledgement and remains valid for the present calendar year for Mr. Nathaniel Peasley to initiate and carry out excavation activities at the site referenced in the accompanying description for purposes of survey and scientific inquiry. By authority of Henry R. Whitmore, Assistant Secretary, Interior Department, and Edgar L. Mason, Registrar of Permits. Presented and facilitated by Caleb Brown, Private Liaison. Why does that name sound familiar? Wasn't he like the Starry Wisdom guy?
Wow. What is this place?
Oh.
Over here. I'm here. I'm glad to see you. I thought you'd gotten lost. Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You weren't lying about those tunnels. Have you found anything, Professor?
This mural. Come take a look at it.
Up we go.
Notice how, even though the stone seems to have been carved millennia ago, the lines repeat with an almost rhythmic cadence. It's as if they were trying to convey a coded message. What do you think?
All of that was Greek to Evie. Her world was equations and laboratory experiments, not decoding ancient languages.
So, yeah.
Well, I'm no expert in architecture, but I think I've seen structures like these in my dreams.
Really? Good. Good. That means we're on the right track.
Gee, you do seem genuinely interested in this.
Well, it's an occupational hazard, I suppose.
Despite his best efforts, Harry had failed to bury his excitement for archaeological fieldwork.
But I'm mostly doing this to help you.
Okay.
Do you think we might find more statuettes like Peasley's down here?
Miss Drayton, you were the one convinced you'd find more statuettes here, not me.
Yes, you're right. Is there anything I can do to help?
Take a look around the site. If you find anything worth noting, let me know.
I will, Professor.
All right, I'll take
a look around. See if I can find anything interesting.
Fine. Just don't wander too far from the excavation site.
Oh, sorry. Hi. Hello, sir.
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings? Directions? Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell.
Okay, let's head back down and see what we can find. So we're making good time here. Let's see what we got down here. Ooh!
Though Evie chose not to mention that report, it gave her a clear sense of the danger posed by the Black Ooze.
Professor Peasley, I regret to inform you of the passing of Mr. Teague. His cutaneous alteration worsened rapidly. In his final days, he showed disorientation and severe agitation, suggesting neurological involvement. Despite all measures undertaken, it was not possible to remedy his condition. Please accept my most sincere condolences. Respectfully, Dr. Stuart Mertens, Virginia Memorial Hospital. Yeah, you can't touch that black goo. Don't know what it'll do to you.
The wording here is peculiar to say the least.
Facial patterns are extraordinarily similar. Need to keep a written record. Assignments. Seckler. Fossil analysis. Prioritize unusual symmetry. Monroe. Chart visible constellations and check for deviations. Stahl. Infer function of the structure. Record hypotheses. Teague. Explore the water conduit. Search for functional remains. Oh, a little one. What's the little one say?
I would have liked to speak with this man's father.
Truth is, Evie would not have liked that one bit. Nathaniel Peasley had always been a brooding, reserved man. More even than Harry.
Oh, okay. So, more Shadow Out of Time thing. Wingate Peasley is the son of Nathaniel Peasley, who, let's just say he got swapped with, had a period of weirdness, like our heroine here has had, and then came back. I definitely believe this is they're kind of making kind of a sort of sequel to this one. So, but definitely, an alien race kind of just took over his body. That's the big surprise. I know, but that's because I've read that story, or listened to it so many times. Anywho, September 1949, Father. I dare to write to you once more, though I have no faith that you heed reason. It has been far too many years of constant expeditions to most outlandish corners of the globe. I entreat you, return to Arkham and allow the Dean of Archaeology to handle the matter. You are, after all, but a professor of economics, for heaven's sakes. With grave concern, your son, Wingate. Let me just neatly fold that back up. See anything here? Ooh!
Such strange plants.
Luminescent underwater fungus, unknown species. Let's see what else we got here. You go down. Let's see what's on this scene.
I see some sort of control panel here. What look like piano keys?
Please refrain from touching anything, Miss Drayton.
Okay. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Yeah, nothing yet. Let's not touch something unless we gotta, you know? So I don't think we can we could touch.
No, this isn't working.
I guess we need a cipher or a key. Ooh, what's down here? Let's see here. Ooh, what are you, my friend?
There's another one of those murals, and it looks better preserved than the one you're examining.
Excellent. When I'm finished with this one, I'll come take a look.
Yep, that looks to be one of the great Yeases of Yith. Very stylized. I like their interpretation of it from the story.
I found some diving equipment. What if Peasley didn't find that statuette near the lake, but rather beneath the lake?
You're not thinking what I believe you're thinking, Miss Drayton.
Well, that depends. What do you believe I'm thinking?
Getting into that diving suit and going down into the depths of the lake.
No. I just want to take a look around. That's all.
Just want to casually go into the deep water. Nothing wrong with that.
It seems they found the statuette in the depths of the cave's lake.
Evie deliberately chose to omit that the man in the photograph had been entirely covered in black ooze.
In the depths of the lake? Are you sure about that? Wait until I finish with this mural and we'll talk about it.
John crossed the streams of black fluid to reach the refinery and retrieve the statuette. What's this? What's this?
Air compressor. Looks like it works in the same way as the one we had in the workshop. Except for diving cylinders instead of car wheels.
Yeah. Diving air compressor, air supply valve, engine on off. All these steps refilled diving cylinders. Switch on the fuse box to power the... Ooh, pardon me. Switch the fuse box to power the compressor. Place empty diving cylinder in the cylinder holder. Turn the right hand switch to on. Open the valve to release air into the cylinder. Press button to release cylinder into the process. Alright, what notes we got? Okay, not that one. Ooh. That's going to be interesting. Any more notes? Yes.
Professor, have you read this report? Does Project Kronos mean anything to you?
No, I've never heard of it.
Doctor, I believe I've managed to infer the sense of the incomplete symbols on the mural. The sequence of signs reveal a language built from curved strokes and dots. Based on this, the most plausible interpretation suggests that the picture refers to the act of rotating. I'm convinced that this substance used is the same one uncovered in Project Kronos. Wrench.
I found a report stating that the entire cave may function as an open-tube acoustic resonator, sustaining standing sound wave patterns.
Yes, could be.
Harry was a scholar rather than a scientist. Of course, he hadn't understood a word of Evie's scientific jargon.
According to Peasley, the black liquor reacts to sound waves. My hypothesis is that certain musical sequences may have been used to induce specific response in the substance. A cavity of height L can behave as a resonator with its fundamental frequency approximated by F equals N times V slash 2L, where V is the speed of sound in air and N is positive integer. I need to determine the cave's exact dimensions and compare them with these theoretical frequencies in order to understand how it works. Oh no, not math. Not math in a game. Game over, man. Not just any math, but algebra math.
"10 feet? Wonder why these structures were so colossal."
The dimensions of the architectural elements suggest the inhabitants of the civilization possess a much greater stature than modern man. It is probable that the average height approached 10 feet. Does this correspond with Stahl's account?
Ooh, Peasley mentioned a refinery of some sort.
A refinery? In here?
How could Peasley have known so much about the refinery, the black liquid, and then, the moment he held the statuette, it was as if he'd wakened from a bad dream? The man remembered nothing. How could that be? In any case, Fornak's death has brought everything to a head. They're going to shut down the dig and seize everything we've uncovered. It's all been for nothing. Damn it!
There's another mural. Looks like instructions of some kind. Just a series of steps to follow.
Instructions, you say? Well, this is all quite fascinating.
Well, you see, you take that, this guy over here goes blah, 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 into the cave, puts it in there, drops the oil, steams it, and then voila! Okay, can't go that way. Oops, sorry. Let's see where else we got. Somewhere we got note-wise. Okay, yeah, we got that as a note now. Let's see what we're going to do here. Can we go down? Oh, we go this way. And that takes us back up to there. Oh, we could have gone either way. That's neat. bag. Ooh, what's this?
I see some ruins rising out of the water here.
Is this a refuge bin?
There's some kind of stone dumbwaiter here.
What? A dumbwaiter?
Well, it doesn't look like a smart one, but yeah. What do we got? Ah. Interesting. What does it mean? That's from there to the... Okay, I don't think we have very much left. I mean, there's some big gaps in here, sadly. Yeah, we did that and that. Up we go. Let's talk with the professor again.
What do you think this means, Professor?
Warnings? Directions? Timelines? For now, it's hard to tell.
I guess we're going to go... Really nothing? Okay. Oh, now I gotta start using my brain. If you hear any, you see any smoke coming out of my head, that just means the brain's, you know, doing its job here. I think we got everything we need. No, not that way. No, 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 not that way. Has to do something with that. I think we got some stuff. Is there a canister somewhere? Yeah, there's nothing we can do there. Let's see here what's going on down here. We already got that taken care of. Oh, maybe we need to investigate the machine. Oh, we haven't investigated the machine.
This is the hose where the pressurized air comes out of.
Okay. Oh.
Pressure gauge, a sealing joint, nothing too complicated. I think I can make it work again.
Ah.
This empty cylinder will do.
I'll add it to my collection. What's this do? Should shut the fuse back to power the compressor. Okay, so there's got to be a fuse box. So that means...
Oh, darn it. This machine doesn't seem to be working.
Well, that's not good.
The wiring in this place doesn't look too tricky. I think I could get it running again.
You're teaching physics majors to repair junk now?
Hardly. My Uncle Mo showed me the ropes. He and my dad had a workshop back in Benoit.
Even so, try not to touch anything, please.
Okay. So that seems to be a big one.
Now it's working.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Hey, we got power. Look at me. I'm a smart guy.
Seems like a telephone for communicating with the diver.
Okay. Switch the fuse box on the power to the compressor. Got the thing in there.
Must be full of air now. You won't believe it, but I managed to get the whole diving system working. The suit is ready to...
What? Didn't I tell you to leave that damn suit alone?
But Professor,
You promised you wouldn't get into any trouble. That's why I brought you here, remember?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Of course I'm right. What were you thinking? Forget about going down into that lake. You hear me?
Okay, Professor. Sorry about that.
Evie knew perfectly well that going down into the depths of the lake was not only dangerous, it was reckless. Besides, she had given the professor her word. So she asked herself if she really wanted to go down there.
Ooh. Go
The
down.
answer, of course, was
Yes.
Professor, can you hear me? I'm sorry, but I'm going down.
What? Are you out of your mind? Don't do it! You're going to...
I have to go, Professor. I'm sorry.
Of course, now would be a bad time to find out I didn't do the air pressure thing right. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Ooh.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's just amazing. It's very Spielbergian.
Evangeline? Evangeline? Can you hear me?
Yep, I'm here, Professor.
How could you go down there on your own? That was utterly reckless. Don't you realize the danger you're in? Come back up right now.
Please calm down. It's all right. I just want to take a look down here.
Evie felt she was so close to finding answers. And she was already down there. What harm could it do if she just took a look at that refinery?
This is madness. I should have been the one to go down.
Professor, how could you possibly go down here at your age?
What do you mean at my age? I'm only 67.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were like 80?
Harry found himself thinking he might have let himself go too much. 80 years old? Really?
Oh, must be the beard. Tell me what you see, please.
It's hard to put into words. I never imagined an underwater cave could hold so much beauty.
Also, yes, I heard 6'7". Yeah. Meme. 6'7". Alright, now we got that out of our heads here. I don't think this is wise to do. But hey, you know, you do you eventually. I mean, some divers get stuck down here in places like this. And you get some crazy people start accusing people of being stuff that they aren't just because, you know, their way to do something is not feasible. Oh, wow.
What's happening?
This place is full of black liquid waterfalls?
Oh.
Miss Drayton, please. Turn back at once and return by...
Oh no. No! I'm trapped! There's a column of black ooze behind me.
Oh dear.
Oh God. What do I do?
Keep calm, Evangeline. We'll find a way out, all right? And most important, don't go near the black ooze under any circumstances. Now move forward and tell me what you see.
Yeah, we're not going to see if there's an achievement for touching the black ooze, but oh, I could go right. Oh, I love the lighting effects on that. It gets real dark, saying you shouldn't do that, buddy. Not gonna do it. No, no, no. Not gonna do it. Not gonna touch that black ooze.
I see a ladder. Someone from the excavation must have made it this far.
Climb it. The farther you are from the black ooze, the better.
God, the lighting in this game is just amazing. Alright, up we go. Oh, hell, that was easy to get out of.
I'm out of the water. I think I'm in the refinery Peasley talked about. Professor, there's another mural here. Looks like a creature carrying the statuette and breaking the black ooze flow.
So that statuette repels the ooze? It's odd, but it's our only choice.
I don't want to get covered with the black ooze. I'll just use this. Yay. That's
I
a
don't
lot.
know if I can actually do anything here. The whole chamber looks dead. Powered down. We were wrong about the statuettes, Professor. They're not ritual or ornamental objects. They're just energy containers, like a car battery.
Oh. So we got that newt. Got a newt. Let's see what's on the other side here. What are you? Ooh!
I can see the other end of that stone dumbwaiter.
Oh, that's what's blocking my way.
I can see one of those murals in here. This one is massive. Wait a minute. I know this. I've seen this hundreds of times.
In your dreams?
No, at the university. This is a blueprint. A technical drawing. Thousands of years old, but that's what it is. And you won't believe this, but everything in here runs on...
Black ooze.
How could you possibly know that?
I just know. Tell me what else is in the mural.
One of those towers is loaded with statuettes.
I told you so, Professor, Evie thought of saying. But seeing the mess she'd gotten herself into, she figured it wasn't the right time to brag.
Probably for the best.
Those piano keys I saw on the surface, it seems they're used to control the towers. Those ruins I saw rising out of the water, they're not ruins, Professor. They're two stone towers. And apparently, they're used to alter the state of that liquid. The black ooze. It looks like the black ooze can be channeled from where I am now. There's some kind of valve-driven collector system that directs the flow upward. Apparently, we need 4 units of black ooze.
Well. 4 units of black ooze. We got that stuff too. Alright.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Everything in here just lit up all of a sudden.
Oh, I touched the pay ad. Okay.
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
Oh, it's one of these puzzles, huh? That's right, slurp it up. Are you telling me it's a...
I'll try to redirect the black ooze upward.
Fine, but please be careful.
Don't worry. This isn't so different from the fluids lab back at Miskatonic.
Oh, it's one of these. Oh, frick. Ah, shoot. It's one of these patterns. Ugh. Ah, frick. Okay. So the problem is we got to get rid of all this water. Oh, hey, we just did.
Looks like I can't pump this up until the big tank is completely full of black ooze.
Sounds like you're right. Oh, I see what you're doing here. That's the drainage pump. Gotcha. But it can only do so much. Oop. Oh, it's one of these for frick's sake. Drain. And drain. What if we do this? And then we just drain all that water out. Is there any more? Good. Okay. Well, let's do this properly. Now that we got oil. Oh, for frick's sake. Haha, I've tricked you. I tricked you. Never let it be said I didn't know what to do. That's...
Alright, I think I've got it. I've redirected the black ooze upwards, so...
Yes. Something's happening up here. Let me take a look.
Is we switch? Oh, he's switching over. Ooh.
What is that?
Well, it sure ain't the Fargate.
Harry's fascination was growing. Here he had living proof of an ancient civilization with technology beyond anything he had ever seen.
Ooh. What we got? What we got? Oh, we can't. Oh, there we go.
No. Not now, damn it.
But the oily shadows Harry saw obeyed no reason. They simply appeared when he least expected them. Though the reality of those shadows was, of course, far more complex than that.
I really need to...
Evangeline, I think we can use this contraption to exchange items between us.
The dumbwaiter, you mean?
Yes, the dumbwaiter.
So this is kind of like we were here forever, where you gotta, you know, switch items between people. You gotta communicate. Though it's all single player. Don't think it's 704. Nice. Now, I feel like I'm missing notes. not. Oh! Oh!
You're right, Evangeline. Those ruins are actually towers. Stone towers.
Nice. So what's this other one? So it's a cycle? 1154. Alright, that don't seem to work right now, but... Well, we got ourselves some stone towers to investigate. If we can investigate. Ooh, that's an interesting... I wonder... wonder. Is there any way to get into there? I think... Ooh. Nope.
No doubt these are instructions. And I believe they're connected to those platforms Evangeline told me about.
Yeah. Yep. Let's run a little bit. Mr. Lowenthal. Let's, oop, nope. Nope. Yeah.
All of these murals definitely seem to be instructions. Instructions for that refinery.
We're missing something here. We're missing something big.
Seems this mural refers to rotation.
Okay, we're missing another... I feel like we're missing a couple more things here. We're missing stuff. He ain't gonna mention stuff. No, he ain't mentioning stuff. Feels like there's gotta be something else going on here. There's a mural in there. Probably one of the missing murals. Rotation. Alright. So, we got rotation we gotta do. Doing, dying.
I see an entrance ahead.
Oh! Well, that helps me out tremendously. See, I was a kind of silly person. I should have just kept at it. Bang the keys, you know, play the music. Sorry, a little parched. What we got here? We get...
What is it, Professor?
You are right. This stone tower is filled with statuettes.
For many years, Harry had been haunted by that statuette. Still, he felt reassured to find that none of these held a sphere of black ooze.
What's this? Oh!
What does this mean? Filling? The statuette fits perfectly.
Okay. So 1, 4, 2, 3. One, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4, 2, 3. 1, 4. Hey, I can count.
It's filling the tower with black ooze.
All right. That should be our ooze delivery. You know, our ooze guy came in and he always tells us, you know, you can't really just do that like that. It's just kind of dangerous. And, you know, that the ooze guy knows what he's doing and.
It's filled to the brim with black ooze now. I'm not touching that.
Oh, fair, fair. If only there was a way to get up. Read that. Maybe that cycling one? Yeah, we're missing one. We're missing an important one.
That's as far as the towers can move in that direction. Just lower the tower. I think I'm beginning to understand how their language works.
Okay, because there's a mural over here, I think. If we can get into there. We can't. Oh, can we? Nope. So I spied, with my little eye, a mural here. It looks like we're gonna have to do the old thing of take a look. Because there ain't no proper way to get to there. So we've okay, we filled it. Now we gotta steam it. Why can't sorry. I'm just seeing if I can't get close enough to just say, hey. Alright, so it looks like it's 4, 2, 3, 5. 4, 2, 3, 5. 4, 2, 3, 5. 4, 2, 3, 5. 4, 2, 3, 5. Remember that, folks. Hey, Tomonaki! Yeah, no, this is a new game that came out. This is Tomonaki. This is the sequel to Call of the Sea, Call of the Elder Gods, and we're dealing with it's kind of, I guess you could say, it's a quasi sequel to Shadow Out of Time. The best part is it's got Yuri Lowenthal as one of the protagonists. So. If you like puzzles like this, we got this. Now, let's see here. 2, 3, 5. Nope. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm being a dummy. I know I'm being a dummy. I've got to be doing a dummy here. Because unfortunately, there's like this one... Unless there's a way to get up from here. I don't think so. No. No. It feels like there should be a way to get up there. Just feels like it. So we're missing one. Yeah. So yeah. Well, yeah, but this is like this game is a sequel to a game called Call the Sea, which was also a first-person puzzle thing with Lovecraftian elements. I think that one had more of a dealing with shadows, kind of related to Shadows over the Innsmouth, but this one is related to Shadow Out of Time. So that deals with the great race of Yith. This one deals with the great race of Yith. I'm seeing if I can get down lower or not. That's the problem. If I get it too low, it's like that. But yeah, this is giving me some real Myst vibes. Some puzzle vibes. But the real problem, of course, is I've got to read this image, and I don't know if I'm doing it right. There's no jump keys. But you see, there's this, right there. So I'm thinking 4, 2, 3, 5 should do it. Should do it. There's also something about cycling. I've got it. I've not done yet. Alright, what did I just do? What did I just do? Alright. So right now we're playing as the professor here. I'm going to see what I just did here. Okay. That's for the ooze. I'm not touching that because it's full of ooze. Feels like I could get right up. Oh!
There's another floor up there.
Yeah. Come on, Professor. I mean, you're 67. You should be able to climb up this stuff. Oh, God. This is what happens when you don't do... Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out how to do this, because we've got 3 tones, and I'm wondering, maybe I get them down lower.
That's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
Maybe they need to be lower. is that code? That's 1122. Maybe they need to go lower. That's what I'm thinking, Tamanaki, because there's these pictograms right here. So right now we're trying to get this device created. We've already done the thing to fill it with a goop. This raises the towers and lowers the towers. I'm thinking this one is that. So... but that doesn't want to work. Why do you not want to work? No. That doesn't want to work either. This is getting very frustrating. I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy. It's not 5, it's 4.
Rotated the tower to the right.
Yep. Now let's see what we got. Oh yeah! I think we've reached our next cartouche. Let's see what these glyphs can do for us. Come on, Professor. I'm making you too much of a dummy than you should be.
Evangeline, there's another mural in here.
Do you think you can interpret it, Professor? What does it portray?
Apparently they used fire to do something.
That makes sense. This is some sort of refinery after all.
Oh, now I know what happened. Okay, so I was trying to do that code because I was trying to be a smart guy and just do it without having to do the proper stuff. But now, I think it's going to work. But let's get this up. Because the problem here... That's what I thought.
That's as far as the towers can move in that direction.
Alright, thank you, Yuri Lowenthal.
Aha. So if I play the notes in reverse order, they trigger the opposite effect.
Yes, it's been established. Okay, so we got our last bit of notes right here. So anything from there? Nope. So I'm looking at the order. It's 4. I'm a freaking dummy. I'm a 4, 2, 5, 3.
I think it's heating up. That purple hue. Yes, it should be complete now.
I think we got ourselves a statue full of black ooze that's been purified. So we're going to go from the Professor, I think, to Evangeline. Because according to the recipe, it should be good.
Harry glanced uneasily at the freshly made black orb. He didn't like it one bit.
All right. I think I've followed all the steps. Now I just need to send it to Evangeline. I hope she knows what to do with it.
And now we switch back to Evangeline.
Evie finally held the statuette in her hands, and at once she felt disappointed. Yes, the statuettes were containers of energy, but did that explain her dreams? Her visions? She had to learn more about that lost civilization.
I've got the statuette, Professor, but it looks incomplete. Different than in the murals. The black orb should be lower.
Okay. Oh.
Now it looks right.
Excellent. Now you should be able to cross safely. Come on, get out of there, quickly.
All right, let's get going. Oop, not that way. Hastily back down the... Sorry. Yeah, not ominous at all, Tomonaki. This is not ominous at all.
Can you... me... and...
Professor? I'm losing you.
Delene.
Professor! Professor! I can't hear you.
Evie felt a chill sweep through her body. She had just heard her dead father's voice. Unmistakably.
That ain't good.
It works! It works! The path is open!
Evangeline? I can hear you now.
Oh, good. Glad you're back, Professor.
I'll be waiting for you here. Once you're out, we'll return to... What the...
Professor?
That ain't good. Come on. I still... Oh, God, sorry. Just... Like I said, tight spaces always make me worry. You know, someone get trapped down there, then you get, like I said this before, you get trapped down there, then some rich guy starts saying he can do stuff, and then when you poo-poo him, he gets mad. Not saying who. But you know.
Evangeline, listen to me. There's someone else here.
What do you mean, someone else?
Stay down there until I tell you to...
Ooh!
Professor? Professor!
Evie lingered in the dark waters of the cave, waiting for the professor's signal. A signal that never came. Even so, prudent as she was in waiting, her air supply wouldn't last forever. So when all the noise above finally ceased, she decided to come up.
Professor! Professor, I finally have it! I have the statue...
Well, this is interesting. You're going to have to come with us, Miss Drayton.
Ah, Professor Frog in the throat. Chapter 2 complete! Oh, I just love... Oh, God, not the Starry Wisdom Society.
Wake her up. Welcome back, Evangeline.
Finally, this is also the story of an obsessive, manipulative, and ambitious man. This is the story of Caleb Bowen.
Wait... where... am I?
I'll be the one asking the questions here, girl. My name is Caleb Bowen. I work for the United States government.
Bowen often made that claim, though it was at best a half-truth. Sure, he'd worked for the government once, but that was a long time ago. And he'd been running solo for years.
Do you realize that you trespassed on a site closed off by the United States government? And more importantly, that you were seen in the company of Professor Harrison Everhart. You may not know this, but Everhart is a subversive individual. We suspect he may be working for the communists.
Oh, no, not the communists!
Lying. He knew Harry could be many things, but a communist was definitely not one of them.
You better have proof for what you're saying.
You are in no position to demand anything, girl. But even so, I'll show you who Professor Everhard really is. Your father's name was Franklin Drayton. He and his brother Moses ran a workshop in Benoit, Mississippi called Drayton Motors. He died in a work accident in San Francisco in 1934. Is that correct?
You've been investigating me? What kind of...
Shut up and listen to what I have to say. Do you recognize anyone besides your father in this photograph?
Wait, is that Professor Everhart?
Oh.
Correct. Everhard led an expedition to the Pacific in 1934. Your father was part of that expedition.
That was the only truth Bowen told during his conversation with Evangeline.
Your father didn't die in San Francisco, Miss Drayton. He died in excruciating agony, alone and abandoned on an island in the Pacific, and all because of Professor Everhard. I bet he never told you that, did he? In fact, every member of the Everhard expedition died or disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Even the professor's wife, whose strange illness was the impetus for the expedition, died under equally mysterious circumstances.
I didn't die under mysterious circumstances. I died in our bed, holding Harry's hand. But Bowen had no interest in telling that part.
Mysterious.
How can you possibly know that?
One of my associates was part of that expedition. She also perished, though not before informing us of what had happened.
Oh.
He was in shock and full of doubt. The professor was a withdrawn and sullen individual, and frankly really hard to deal with, but could he also be responsible for her father's death? Despite her doubts, she kept silent, and wisely so. She still didn't trust this Bowen fellow, regardless of his claim that he worked for the government.
Now you know the kind of person you've gotten involved with, Evangeline. And the kind of trouble you're in. I have a few questions for you. For your own good, I suggest you cooperate. That platform beneath the lake in the Rappahannock River Caves, how did you manage to activate it?
Ooh. Should we be sarcastic? I think we should be sarcastic. I think this is... I just want to stick it to this guy. He's got that whole, you know, Bioshock, you know, aura on there. So we're going to go...
You want me to explain how to activate that platform? It's easy.
Go on.
You just have to stop being a dim-witted weasel.
Don't test my patience, little girl. You don't know what I'm capable of.
Don't listen to her, Pharaoh. You must have recognized the girl's cognitive pattern, I'm sure of it. She even mentioned a period of amnesia. Just like Peasley.
I hope you're right.
Evangeline had not the slightest idea what those two men were talking about.
Next question. You said a word while you were asleep. Narcotis. Do you know what that means?
I don't know. It's just a word that appears in my dreams.
What dreams are you
Oh,
talking
I know what that means.
Like recurring dreams. I see a civilization in ruins that...
Evie stopped dead in her tracks again. Maybe she said too much. She didn't know if she could really trust this man.
Final question. Have you heard of someone named Dr. West?
I think he's a professor.
Technically true.
That's impossible. A human name in a manuscript written by...
Caleb fell silent. He had almost revealed too much.
This is a waste of time, Pharaoh.
Pharaoh.
It's obvious the girl is hiding something, but there are more effective and less dramatic ways of getting that information.
You're right. Proceed.
What are you gonna do to me?
Oh, nothing serious. Please take a look at this. Do you understand this language?
Even though it was written in those puzzling characters, Evie understood the book's title. Twtich manuscripts.
Oh.
Non-linear displacements toward the Great Library and reversible transfer of cognitive pattern.
Tell me, Miss Drayton, what's written in the book cover?
Narcotic manuscripts.
Evie surprised herself. Had she spoken against her will?
What
she
the?
couldn't help but translate the book's subtitle as well. She was feeling more and more tired.
That's better, Miss Drayton.
Oh, you.
Now, open the book. Focus and listen to my voice.
So yeah,
Listen
Mr.
to my voice while you read the book to us.
Yes, sir, I'll read the book to you. Sorry. So yeah, the guy who keeps... Yes, exactly. Would you kindly?
What just happened? Am I in my dorm?
Yeah, that stuff. So yeah, this is how the game began, kinda. Oh, trippy.
Oh no, Evie was not in her dorm room. Not at all.
It goes on. My God, it's full of stars. Oh yeah, that looks safe. Whoa. Yeah.
Over here, Evangeline.
What?
Hey, how are things, kid?
Papa! Papa! But it can't be! You're alive?
Oh, of course I am, darling. But you have to find a way.
That was not her father, of course.
You?
Yeah.
You must reach Nakotas.
Oh dear. Well, at least we're not going down the up. At least it's not the anti-tower. Hold on, let me just make sure that we're... Whoa!
I crossed another one of those portals?
You know, another sign you might need to go to the hospital, you have birds spinning around your head. God. Mine like an Escher drop.
Good lord. None of this makes any sense.
I mean, you know... Ooh, God, that's getting a little trippy. So I did turn on...
Weird. Really weird.
I did... So... Oh, it's a tourist strip. Okay. Holy mo... What? Yeah, I'm just gonna take a look what's on the other side before I do, you know, too much story thing. Yeah, for the sake of everyone here, I said the thing so in case people were had motion sickness, it would not get them. But, my goodness. This makes you feel really small. Like you're teeny tiny. And of course, yeah, it's a Mobius strip almost. If you go this way... You then end up on the other side. Whew! Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. It's missed.
Driving motors? Dad and Uncle Mo's motor shop in Benoit?
Moses, we're running out of money. If we don't get some cash soon, we'll have to shut the shop down. Yeah, well, that's easy for you to say. I've got a daughter to provide for.
What is your story? So from what I'm understanding, because like I said, I never played Call of the Sea, but the expedition did not go very well for this original crew. Her father was one of the crew members.
You're a whiz, mister. Would you be interested by any chance in an exciting job opportunity in the Pacific?
Fire.
Papa, don't do it. Don't go to San Francisco, please.
Oof. God, this has been a trippy experience. There's been lovely stuff at the beginning, and then you get... Oh boy. Hold on to your...
Hey, what just happened?
It'll only be a few days, Jitterbug. I'll be back before you can say Jack Robinson.
Ooh. Oh, wow. I think this is the island from the first game.
Drayton is dead, but it doesn't matter. His death brings me closer to an answer. I'll do whatever it takes. The only thing that matters is Nora's life.
Ugh.
Wait, no. That doesn't sound like the professor at all.
Evie realized Bowen's lies were seeping into her thoughts.
Yep. Over the hills and... Ooh. Oh no.
Frank, how do you feel?
Not good. But that doesn't matter anymore, Mr. Harry. Just listen to me.
Oh.
Off this cursed island. You'll find nothing here but death. Go back home. Spend what time you've got left with your wife. And there's another thing I want to ask of you.
Oh dear. Oh.
Where am I now?
The Dimetrodon's gone.
Who are you? The great engineer?
The great engineer? This isn't aliens. We are definitely getting close to... Well, there's the Stargate. Or I guess the U-Gate. Okay. Think we gotta go up there. What we got up here? It's a book. Ah! Wow.
Incredible. Did you hear that? We were right. We finally found the coordinates. At last we know where Nakotis lies. Thanks for your cooperation, Miss Drayton.
Sure has a lot to deal with. Hey, Jitterbug.
About an hour after
Finally, I'm inside.
That's an
Harry
achievement.
snuck into the same building where she was being kept captive. He had been there many years ago, when he was seeking funding for the Everhart expedition.
So yeah, folks, that's what the great race of Yith looked like back in prehistoric times. That's a complicated tale. Boop. Okay. Looks like no puzzles yet.
Miss Drayton, are you there?
Well, shoot. Oh,
Harry had always suspected that the Starry Wisdom was something far more sinister than a simple astronomical society. And as soon as he stepped into their inner sanctum, his worst fears were confirmed.
yeah, they're working with Mum-Ra, the ever-living evil.
Anubis, Egyptian god of the underworld.
Oh.
That is so big. God of fertility and life, and Lord of the Nile.
Thoth.
God of intelligence and magic. The statue of Horus, Egyptian god of order and justice. Bastet, goddess of protection and love.
Oh no, is this the Curse of Ra? I didn't need the Curse of Ra.
Apparently, the only way to get into the Pharaoh's office is by getting the right combination on the statues downstairs.
Oh.
I bet my life that Pharaoh is Caleb Bowen.
Black Pharaoh Room. Alright. Access to the Black Pharaoh Room is strictly forbidden. Only once the participants have aligned the elements of their statues with the Great Black Pharaoh, will the Great Black Pharaoh descend from his chambers to begin the ritual. The Black Pharaoh is another name for Nyarlathotep, the Crawling Chaos. And of course, there's nothing.
Egyptian hieroglyphs?
At least it's not the Curse of Ra. That's a page. Oh. Okay. Is that the elevator we need? Yes, it is.
This elevator doesn't seem to have a call button. I don't know what to do with it.
Okay, if that's the way we came in, and that's the Curse of Ra. Oh god, that is. I'm gonna need a cipher or something. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, here we go.
Only those who have been enlightened know the divine geometry of the tetrahedron, which grants access to the gates of knowledge. What's this load of baloney?
Indeed.
These people are out of their minds, no doubt about it. And they clearly have a pathological obsession with Egypt. Stellae Sapientis, the Starry Wisdom Society, Providence.
And
There's a pyramid in the center of this chamber. I wonder if... Certain sections of this pyramid seem to move.
For a moment, Harry wondered whether it was a good idea to mess with the mechanism, but he quickly dismissed the thought. Even if it meant alerting someone, he had to find Evangeline and get out of there.
Come on. God, I've played the room too many times to not get tricked up by this stuff. Let's hold off back on that, though.
Black statue of a pharaoh. I don't know which one it represents, but it's unsettling to say the least.
Can't go that way. Are you kidding me?
I can't seem to find a way to open any of these doors.
Oh dear. Alright, this puzzle is definitely respecting of this room in particular. Oh.
The doors to the upper rooms are open.
There we go. I just had to do one more twisty. Yeah, Tomonaki, a crowbar is one way to do it.
It's like an astronomer's office. So these freaks have masks, code names, and hieroglyphs assigned to each of them.
I think I have the code name for the new member. What do you think of Orion? If we also assign him the hieroglyph we discussed, his symbol would match his mask, just as yours does. Let me know what you think. After all, astronomy is your domain, Pharaoh.
Different constellations. It would take a good eye to locate all of them in the night sky. This book seems to recount traditions of ancient Egypt.
Akhet, the season of Nile's flooding. Peret, the season of emergence or crop growth. Shemu, the season of harvest. Hidden legacy of the Kephnes. Revelations in the Nile Valley. Caleb Bowen, director of the Starry Wisdom Society, publishes for the first time a full annotated transcript of the Kephnes revelations discovered in a sealed chamber beneath the necropolis of Saqqara. This archaeolinguistic investigation reveals the truth. Kephnes was a host, a herald of a consciousness older than Earth itself. And his message wasn't a warning, but an instruction. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what you got. Oh, what we got here.
Heaven's sake. These kooks really are obsessed with ancient Egypt.
That they are. 1 Akhet, 2 Akhet, 3 Akhet, 4. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Masks similar to their hieroglyphs. Which means... Oh, God, we're going to have a lot of... Oh! Solve that. Now let's see if there's anything in here. Okay, that's the first room. It's really nice of these cult people not to be...
Archaeologist's office for sure. There's something written in German in these pages.
Although Harry's German was a bit rusty, he understood what it meant.
Where's Shenpai when you need her? Ach. Oh, here we can actually zoom in. Ach, ein mich dis ulde traditionell anwilden, liet neer nicht an der Strige, als sie sind al kapitieren. Okay, but we also have the English translation right there. So, in Egyptian hieroglyphs... Yeah! German! Who would have thought? In Egyptian hieroglyphs, the direction the figure's face determines the opposite reading direction, a subtle guide to the reader's eye to navigate realms hidden in stone. Thus, if the characters face right, the text is read from right to left. Conversely, if they face left, the text is read from left to right. Even though these savage traditions disgust me, I have no choice but to accept them. We are in the late 1950s post... You know what? Hold on. What's on the back says? Yeah, okay, so we're getting different chapters. Oh, boy. Brush.
This must be the group's official photographer.
That's a good... Oh, we're going to probably do a photography puzzle here.
The letter laid bare the bad blood between some of the cult members. Something pretty common when power-hungry fanatics are involved.
Auriga, do not ever address me as Larry during the rituals again. Proper names are strictly forbidden within these walls. Consider this your final warning. Lynx. Okay. Anything over here? Egypt. Winter. Dark room.
Looks like a device to make prints from photographic film. Trays with various chemical substances. They even have the molecular structures written on the bottles.
Now the question is, do we have any film? Or are we going to find it somewhere else? Very important stuff. So we are missing stuff here. But like most of this thing, it's kind of important. And we...
This office looks expensive. Must belong to some sort of dilettante.
Oh, that's how you pronounce it.
This fella clearly has expensive tastes. I'm impressed.
Warren LaForest. Oh, here we go.
What nonsense are they talking about now?
Ritual instructions. Each initiate must correctly align the elements beneath the statue representing their mask, as well as the number that marks their position in the monthly ritual. Position, name, role, code name, hieroglyph. Oh, nice. We got that now. Yes, the Prindle. Would you like some am or fum?
October 29th.
Okay, that's good for our...
You have to be some kind of narcissist to snap a pic of yourself. Especially if it's just to show up.
Oh, sorry.
You have to be some kind of narcissist to snap a pic of yourself. especially if it's just to show off your muscles.
Yeah, looking at them muscles.
The robbery at my house could have gone way worse, all things considered.
I don't see why Pharaoh puts so much faith in Eridanus. He's nothing more than a big-headed fool. I knew he wouldn't be able to fetch that statuette. What good were all of his hypnosis tricks? It would have been a heck of a lot easier just to send me. I'm the strongest and largest in the group, after all. A couple of punches and we'd have the relic by now. Carmichael. That's an interesting note to have. I mean, every evil cult organization has to have that strong guy, the dumb strong guy, the evil lady, the weird mesmerist scientist, star guy, and inventor, and then you got your big leader. It's in the rule books.
Just an office. But this couch, maybe from a psychiatrist's office?
Oh, neat! I filled half of the notebook. I wonder how long this game really is. Oh, here. Oh, I know.
This metronome still makes my skin crawl. He sounds glad to be rid of him.
Alright, that's October 28th, 1957. At last, I'm getting rid of that idiot. At least in the rituals, it was about time.
Pharaoh already announced the ritual positions. I'll have to be next to Orion nearly all year.
Harry immediately recognized the voice of Dr. Frog in the Throat.
I've always despised spoiled rich kids, and Orion's no exception. I'll have to pretend I tolerate him, but luckily I'm fairly skilled at pretending.
That's a good bit of note work.
Drat. This is my prescription. From Dr. Frog in the Throat.
Clinical note. Patient, Professor Harrison Walton Everhart. The patient presents chronic insomnia accompanied by panic episodes. Prescription. Phenobarbital, 1 tablet, 1/4 gram. Yeah, because whenever he talks to it, he goes, every single time. Maybe he's trying to pretend being, he's a psychoanalyst. But his name is Dr. Eugene Kingsley. Plus, Uri Lowenthal needs to have someone to antagonize over. Anyhow. Phenobarbital, 1 tablet, instruct patient to take an additional dose in case of a panic episode. Dr. Eugene Kingsley. Oh, that's right, we have that. What's this? There we go, sorry.
1955. So they've been doing this for a while now.
Felix's camera, okay.
A roll of film. I wonder what's on it.
I know what we're doing with that. Oh, so it's an evil plant lady.
This looks like a biologist's office.
Sorry, biologist lady.
The shelf is packed with every kind of specimen. Looks like it came straight out of Dr. Frankenstein's lab.
I thought you said Frankenstein, not Herbert West. They sure want to be talking about your fellow up there. Oh, fish.
I'm sure I could name all the fish in this aquarium.
Much to his dismay, Harry had become something of an expert on fish, especially those with striking spotted patterns.
You know what that means.
They rotated the positions. What does that mean?
I'm glad we finally changed positions. Last time I had to go last, and I didn't like it. October 28th, 1957. Oh, whoop, something in the trash.
Looks like even kooky cultists have a love life. Who would have thought?
Life isn't all hocus pocus. Let's just say the word and we'll have a drink sometime, sweetheart. Howard. That seems like... Oh.
Hanging your college diploma on the wall while you're in some sort of weird cult doesn't strike me as the smartest idea.
Well, it was from the University of Chicago. Well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if anyone from the University of Chicago is watching this stream right now. Alright. So we got the the biologist, the psychiatrist. Got that. The astronomer. Yeah, like I said, you got your evil lady biologist, your evil coughing throat psychologist, your evil jock strongman, and your evil archaeologist. Oh wait, yeah, we gotta go in here, don't we? How do we do this again?
Drat, I messed it up. I should start again.
Yep, okay. Oh, we're gonna throw it away. Okay. What that description? There's enough page information that we have one more bit on here, so let's... No, it's on the jock's office. Maybe the biologist's office? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Oh! Oh, that's easy. That's a big skull. Fish! Oh, I think I know what's gonna be. That's gonna be late too, so... No, not the jock's office. Why do we keep going back to the jock's office? It must be the booze. There's no other reason. Okay. 1, 2, 3. One. Two. And 3. Hey! Pet Ranger, thank you for the follow.
Good. I've developed the photo.
And we got us the photo. Which means... Okay. The bird and all that kind of stuff. All right. I think we've got everything we need to solve this mystery. So back now down into Mumbra's chamber. Which way do we go for that? Oh, frickin' there it is. There's something important here. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm just going over what we got to do for this. It's October, right? First. Previous rotation was October. Shit. It's today's date. We need the date. We need the right date. We need the right date. We need the right date. Sorry. If you're wondering, we're just doing Call of the Elder God. We're in the third chapter. Now just to figure out what today's date is. Come on, come on, come on, come on. No. Is it in the Jocks room? Yes, it is. Okay. October 29th. Tuesday.
It didn't work. I need to go over it again.
All right. October 29th. So we're in third Aket. Oh, hold on. Read in the opposite direction from the figures. Oh, this is gonna be... Oh! I'm a dummy. Okay. So... Okay. Third Aket, which is that. Which means this is the third Aket. Oh boy, this is going to be... Alright, we know the Jocks Carmichael or something like that, right? Okay, yeah, just take it October 29th. Okay, Eugene, Patricia, don't know the archaeologist. Oh, no, Larry. So, Patricia, Eugene, Larry. That means he's Howard. There's Orion. Third Kit. Percentage of the position in that month's order of the ritual. Alright, we may have to do a bit of... Okay, since I know Bass, that's Patricia. Ariga is a name for the lady. She was not last in the previous rotation. Let's leave that blank for now. That's definitely not Eugene. So that must be... Lynx. The astronomer who was pissed off is... That's the archaeologist. Must be Larry the Lynx. Felix is the photographer. Okay. This is Eugene. Maybe Corvus? First Aket, this is the first rotation where I don't have to go next to him in the ritual. Oh god, this is gonna, like I said, this is going to be... Larry? Oh, boy. Oh, not doing very good. Okay, Orion... Okay, so the psychiatrist is Eridanus. Yeah, so we gotta figure out where they are in the order. This one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mass image of the oh! Oh, okay. Okay. That helps. Photographer is Anubis. The astronomer. Archaeologist is Larry. And the links. Oh, wait. And the photographer. Sorry, folks. The photographer is the archaeologist, and that's Felix. God, I'm a dum-dum. Okay, so those three are right. So we know the dilettante is... which means I think Anubis... must be Eugene. Eridanus. Because if we're looking at this picture, sorry, I'm just... Shravana... So they're hieroglyphs. So, hawk... Yeah. There are the links, the astronomer. Ariga. He's the photographer, he's the archaeologist. Yeah, it's... What is the position? So it looks like Schneik... Corvus? Well, that's Corvus. Alright. Eridanus. Don't have to go next to him in the ritual. Psychiatrist. So yeah, Howard is definitely the dilettante. She hated being last in the previous, so Patricia's not last. So I think we got names and stuff like that. Stranger and Ryan share the same thing. That's the important stuff there. So I think this is the right order. Lizard and Hawk, that's 3 and 4. Yeah. So it's that. No, wait, hold on. Lizard. Hold on. Yeah. Third Octet. So any third Octet. So Lizard's first. Hawk is last. Gotcha. So we got that. This year, I always despised rich kids. From the first issue, I don't have to go next to him in the ritual. So he's not next to him. He's going to either be 4th or 3rd. She's not last. So that's right. Feels like there's something I need to know here, but I don't think I need to know it. What we've got is the important stuff here, so. The archaeologist, Ariga. Yeah. Links. That means you're Corvus. I really wish I knew my Egyptology here. So much of their hieroglyphs. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to do this. I'm so glad I didn't do the hard mode. So, yeah. Let's look in the archaeologist's chambers again. There may be no, not the jock's room, the little son's room, the strong guy. Book. Okay, that's that important thing.
Different constellations. It would take a good eye to locate all of them in the night sky.
Donis. There's gotta be something that... Ugh. This is what happens when you don't know what you're doing. So she's not last. It's going to be positions for the names. That's all I can tell. So crocodile, bup, bup, bup. And that's the only good news, is that the... So, the reason why I'm doing this is that we can tell that the hieroglyph is the order that they have to do it. So, we know astronomers, hawk, and Orion is crocodile for Sobek and Horus. That means Sobek and Horus are first and last. That means we have 3 here. And we know Eugene is next, not next to him. So Eugene here, who is Anubis, Eridanus, is going to either be third. Which means the third one is the most complex one. Gotcha. Oh, I already did her. So let's do him as 4 and see if we can do it. Because really, when you get down to everything, we're just accounting for... No, that's Larry. Feather.
This isn't right.
Okay. So by process of elimination, we can... Let's try you as 3. Which means we want that. Let's keep you as 4 for now. Let's see if Anubis is... No, he can't be. He can't be. He can't be. That's right. He said, I'm not. He's not anywhere near Orion. Feather one. Alright, let's try this one now. Ha! There we go! Process of elimination.
It must be the access to Bowen's office. Evangeline has to be there. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, sweet it is. Yeah. Oh.
As he rode the elevator up, Harry regretted not bringing a weapon. What if Bowen was still up there?
All right. Let's see what you're hiding here, you scoundrel.
Harry, true.
Looks like they give this medal to just about anyone.
Huh. Oh. Ooh, what's that? That's an interesting thing.
Spitsbergen. That's the place in Norway Evangeline mentioned.
The base at Spitsbergen. Auriga said they're keeping one of those creatures frozen in the ice. Maybe we can communicate with it. The girl with Everhart understands its language.
Consciousness exchange? Is he talking about mind swapping?
Kefnez, the Egyptian priest, holds the method to activate the Shining Chirpa. He's... Oh, God, that's right. So, if anyone's ever read Haunter in the Dark, Starry Wisdom and Shining Trapahedron are two key elements of this story. It's also one of those fun things where it's a trilogy of tales where the first story was written by Robert Bloch of Psycho fame, where he killed a character based off of H.P. Lovecraft with H.P. Lovecraft's permission, and then H.P. Lovecraft said, yeah, sure, I'm going to write a sequel where I kill a pastiche of your character's name in the next one. That was Haunter in the Dark. Exchange will let me access the Arcane Jones lots of time.
So the cult was on the expedition along with Peasley. How long have they been behind all this? Apparently that John Teague was Fornax, another cult member.
Narcotic site confirmed. Very useful information. Fornax died from complications after retrieving the statuette. Iker is dangerous. We need to decipher how, who. Narcotic ruins, matching structures in the caves of the Rappahannock, Virginia. Where's the city? So, yeah, we're... Ruins. That's where we gotta go. Can't go in that way.
Say, isn't that Senator McCarthy?
Indeed. Caleb's son, Senator Joseph McCarthy, who led the infamous witch hunts against alleged communists.
Oh, Caleb. There's some history for you. For American history. Oh, for criminal. Nope. Oh, hey.
I knew Bowen would never abandon his Nazi pals.
Bowen, I confirm that we will bring Felix Stahl to America. We will do so under Operation Paperclip. However, you need to put aside all that historic nonsense. It makes you lose your credibility with the people in Washington. Sincerely, Werner von Braun.
That doesn't sound good at all. And what's this Azathoth business?
Unravel the mysteries of the shining trapezohedron. Bring forth the black man. Depart for the throne of Azathoth at the center of the final chaos. You don't summon Nyarlathotep. You don't. You just. It's not a good idea to make the crawling chaos your. Would you kindly not summon Nyarlathotep? Huh.
This creature seems vaguely familiar.
Yes, it does.
Dr. West?
Dr. Quest. Dr. West, a human name and manuscript of 250 million years ago? Impossible. Not when dealing with a great race of Yith.
Evangeline had to be on the other side of that door, no doubt about it. But Harry stopped before entering. Was there anything left for him to find in Caleb Bowen's office?
Well,
There may be something important here. I can come back later.
let's just take a look here, because we looked at everything, right? I think we looked at everything. What do you think, chat? Find everything we needed. We got all this information. I think we got everything. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Evangeline had to be on the other side of that door, no doubt about it. Was there anything left?
Let's go inside.
Please be all right, Evangeline. Let's go, Miss Drayton. We have to get out of here.
That's the first time we've seen Miss Drayton, Evangeline outside of, you know, first.
Look, it's the engineer. I've seen one of those creatures before, in my dreams, in the Stone City, in the jungle. He spoke to me in my dreams, Professor. I have
Forget about it, Miss Drayton. We'd have to call the police.
Calling the police won't do any good, Professor. We have to go to Spitsbergen. I need to talk with him, with the great engineer.
Miss Drayton, don't you realize this doesn't make any sense? We can't chase Bowen and his...
No, you don't understand. Bowen isn't in Spitsbergen. He's on his way to the city, on his way to Nicotis.
Harry couldn't believe what he had just heard. Evangeline had mentioned a place he had known in dreams, long ago. So long ago, he had nearly forgotten it.
I had a strange dream today. I was inside a vast library and gazed at vistas of another world.
All these questions came crashing down on Harry. And suddenly, he wasn't so convinced anymore.
Ooh. Chapter 3 is done. However, I'm just noticing the time now.
Before boarding the plane to Norway,
Hold on,
Evie
let's
and
edit this.
Harry talked about the trip. About where they'd be stopping over. About what they'd do once they got to Spitsbergen. They talked about bringing plenty of warm clothing and gear and supplies to make it through. They talked about getting their documents and passports in order. They even talked about the strange city they had both dreamt of. But Evie knew there was something they hadn't talked about. a question she didn't know how to ask the professor, because every time she'd tried, the right words never came out. But a long flight...
Dun 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 dun.
Professor?
Yes?
When I was being held by that man, Bowen, he showed me a picture of you. A picture of you and my father in the Pacific. Did you know my father, Professor?
And then, it was Harry who didn't know how to find the right words. Because even though he'd been waiting years for that question, he still didn't know how to answer it. Evie took Harry's silence as a yes.
Alright, well, we're going to do this. Well, oh, good, we can resume. Okay, so, yeah, looking at the time, it's almost 1 a.m. here. I think this is a good place to stop. Because we're on Chapter 4, Z NPC. So, we're going to stop here now. In fact, let me get over to the... Yeah, it's... I like this... I've seen the videos of Call of the Sea, and it was a very engaging story. And I'm hoping it has multiple endings like apparently Call of the Sea had, which was just 2 endings. But it's... Let me switch over to... Back to the game room here. Yeah, back here. We're going to exit out of here real quick. Yes. But... It's a very good story, and I hope that everyone will join me next time for this. But yeah. For the Lovecraft fans, there's a lot of good Lovecraft stuff in this game. I mean, a lot of these little Easter eggs that if you've ever listened to Horror Babble or read a lot of his work or, you know, his Circle's work, it gets like, ooh, that's not good. Oh, that's definitely not good. Oh dear. And still that jump scare with one of the Yithians is nice. But yeah, we're going to continue this. Probably finish it next weekend. You know, end of the month fun special time for everyone. And thank you again all for joining me on here. I hope you have a wonderful night. My avatar has been run on VideoTuber and was drawn by Leaks Wibbles. My intro and outro were done by Nuclear Wasabi. And like I said, thank you for joining me on this little journey, and hopefully we can finish up on the next time. So, once again, have a good evening, have a good night, have a good weekend. If you're in America, happy Memorial Day weekend. Anytime. Thank you for joining me here. Have a good night, everyone. Remember, Doc loves you, baby. Have a good night, all. Stream over. There we go.